Hello and welcome to the Medical Sales Podcast. I'm your host, Samuel, founder of a revolutionary medical sales training and mentorship program called the Medical Sales Career Builder, and I'm also host of the Medical Sales Podcast. In this podcast, I interview top medical sales reps and leading medical sales executives across the entire world. It doesn't matter what medical sales industry, from medical device to pharmaceutical to genetic testing and diagnostic lab, you name it, you will learn how to either break into the industry, be a top 10% performer within your role, or climb the corporate ladder. Welcome to the Medical Sales Podcast. And remember, I am a medical sales expert sharing my own opinion about this amazing industry and how it can change your life. So right now you're a wound care representative.
Yes, I'm the wound care. Wound care rep, right?
And you're 1099.
I'm at 1099. Yes.
Okay, so let's hang out there for a little bit. You know, a lot of people that listen to the podcast, they want to get into medical sales, right?
Yes.
They don't know where they want to be, but they want to get into medical sales. A lot of people listening right now are in medical sales, and of course, we have physicians and different clinicians that are listening to. Explain to everybody a 1099 wound care. What is that? What does that look like? How does that work? Talk to us a little bit about that space.
So basically, like when I started in the medical sales device industry, I was like, applying for many different companies. And in the fitness and wellness industry, I'm just not in the medical sales device industry, but I know I can sell.
Right.
So like, that I can do. So I need to just to get on my foot to the door to start. And I always have this mind of an entrepreneurial, like being a Pilates owner, a franchise business owners, and and influencers. So I always have this type of mind. So this is how I start, and like it's being a 1099. It's like having your own business. It's a lot of discipline that you have to have, like you need to like have your goals, your daily goals, your monthly goals, your yearly goals, and you have your tasks. So, okay, so from this time to this time, this is what I'm doing. This time to this time, this is what I'm doing. And like my mind don't stop, Samuel. It's like constantly like thinking what I can do to be like, reach out to these doctors and continue like what I can do to keep my actually clients here, like with me, and keep you like ordering products and what I can do. And so it's like constantly thinking and need to have some discipline. So basically, like no one care. I love this industry when I actually is a little bit like sensitive this part for me. The reason that I choose to be in a wound care. When I was 12 years old, I lost my dad. And like seeing my dad in the last months of his life, holding on mistake to be able to have some mobility to walk because he had a wound in his foot. So it was a really heartbreaking for me. And since that, it was like, yes, I know what I want to do in my life, So I always had this passion to help people.
Heart was in the right place.
So that is the reason like I come into the wound care industry. And so basically like my targeting doctors, they are podiatrists specialized in wound care. I also work with orthopedic surgeons. I also work with OBGYNs. So like any type of, burning, like vascular doctors. So any type of wound. And and I love it. I love what I do. And I try to diversify my portfolio and to have different options, to show to the doctors that it could be like, bringing better outcomes to their patients and, for the practice. So I don't work with an operation room. So it's more like private practice. That's what I'm doing right now. And yeah, so this is basically like what I'm doing.
Wow, that is amazing. Wow. So in your role, you work with a team, or you're pretty much, you have a territory, you're pretty autonomous, and you just do your thing.
So yeah, I have my own territory, so I'm working, by myself.
Okay.
I have the CEO of the company, like he is in Denver as well. So it's really nice because like we are always working together, whatever like I need his help, like I yeah, but basically like I'm by myself. I'm in a
Wow.
process here right now that I'm thinking, and that's what I'm saying. Like I always keep it thinking like big, how to grow,
Yeah.
to have my own distributor and have like, the sales rep working with B2 and build a team. Because I think like when you have one mind and when you have two, three minds working
Right.
together,
Right.
it's much better, than
Wow.
only one mind.
So okay. So I mean, gosh, that's kind of impressive. So a wound care 1099, smaller company, but you've been able to drive enough business that I take it, it's doing really well.
Yeah. So, as I'm saying, it's a lot of discipline that you
Yeah.
have. So you need
Yeah.
to be like,
Yeah.
okay, because you are, you own your own business, so you're your
Yeah.
own boss. So you
Yeah.
need to have this your,
Yeah.
daily tasks, like
Yeah.
what I'm doing, like your goals, how much, like how many accounts I want to open a month, and like how much I want to, make it, and it's a lot of discipline.
Wow. So, but what I love about your story is that I think when it comes to medical sales, of course, there are a lot of 1099 rules, and even big companies offer 1099 rules.
Hmm.
But I don't think enough people know that the opportunity is not just with a W-2 position or a
Hmm.
1099 role in a big company. That if you have the discipline, if you, I mean, you were blessed with having the discipline of being a therapist first, and then you were able to have your own business. So I mean, you literally had everything it takes to get out there, get a 1099 role, and make it profitable and successful and do your thing. I want to believe that anyone that has that kind of ambition and doesn't have the experience and wants to maybe not get a W-2, maybe not try to, but take on a 1099 role, like your story makes it so that it's not a scary thing. It makes it so that if you have the discipline and structure within yourself, you can
Yeah,
successfully take on a 1099 role and make something of it that can sustain your entire lifestyle. And that's
exactly.
huge. That is huge.
Hmm. It is, and sometimes, like you make him like, and like make more money, like passing your goals, and then when you are a W-2, and it's a lot about what I say. It's a lot about like the system. So you have your goals, but you need to go through the system to get it there near your goal.
Mhm.
So each little thing that you achieve, like even small, like you are climbing a mountain, right? So even small, you need to like be happy for yourself. Like, oh, look what happened to me. And sometimes like it's not everything it goes exactly how you plan to.
Right.
And you just need to give a step back and say, okay, what did I do? How can I do to change this, to be different? And that's okay. You are learning. It's a learning process. And you
Yeah.
learn,
Yeah.
you do again, and you get it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so this is great. And how long have you been in the position now?
Actually, since February, in October, 9 months. So I'm 9 months.
9 months. Okay, so this is, I mean, and for you to have this much success and having this much fun with it this early on in the game, that's huge. I want us to talk about being an immigrant and being in this space, right?
Mhm,
And we come across a lot of people from all different parts of the world, and that
mhm,
also want to be in medical sales.
mm,
And some people have this notion that, well, if I'm an immigrant and I have an accent and stuff like that, it's going to get in my way. You
yeah,
are living proof that that's just not the case. Talk to
mhm.
us a little bit about that. Would you say that maybe in some cases being an immigrant even helps? It doesn't matter. It forces you to navigate differently or the same. What has been your experience?
Yeah, so I just say, like, sometimes, yeah, I think when you have accent to be an immigrant, like, had some companies, they, like, I don't know, like they are on the fence, like, to hire
Mm,
you or not. So,
okay.
and that is the reason, like, I think I start to do like videos and think is
Put
like,
yourself
yeah,
out there.
I have a accent. I'm here for 13 years. My Brazilian accent never goes away.
Own it. Love it. I love it. No, it's all good.
But it's not only because I have an accent that, I cannot sell, I'm not smart enough, or, like I can do the
Right.
job.
No.
And it's just the accent. It doesn't go away. It's not going away. Like, and yeah, sometimes trust me, I really want to like, oh, I think I should like work like a little bit more than my accent. I know I have a
Well, I mean,
struggle.
could it help you in some cases? I mean, when someone sees everything you bring to the table, I would like to believe it gives you even that much more character, or is that not quite true?
No, I think so. Yeah, I
Okay.
think I
Okay.
think so. I think it helps too. Like when you like
Yeah,
because
because I mean, as a medical sales professional, one of the goals is we need to be memorable. We need to be memorable. We need to leave an impression. We
Mhm,
need to get whoever our customer is to think a little differently about whatever they normally do and be
mhm,
invited to one of our solutions.
yeah,
Having an accent, knowing your stuff, being part of the business, how is that not going to be memorable? Right. I
exactly.
doubt, right? I mean, you're going to be so much easier to remember than, the random rep that they see 10, 20 times a day. You're going to be like, no,
Exactly.
Samuel is different.
Slap there. Exactly. No, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I had two girls that want to start in the medical sales industry. They reach out to me on LinkedIn. One is from Thailand and the other one is from China. And they were like talking.
Wow.
Yeah. So one, I think she's already a nurse over here and she's just trying
Okay.
to break in the medical sales industry.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm just like concerned about my accent because I'm from another country, blah blah blah." So I was telling her, like, "Girl, just
You're like, do you know who you're talking to?
oh, yeah, embrace everything. Like, bring your
Yeah. Yeah.
personality. This is like how you need to be. Like, bring your personality, and when you're
Okay. So I want to talk about being a wound care rep, and I want you to share with the audience.
Mhm.
And I want it to be 1099 because I think that can't be ignored, right? A 1099 is not a W-2. W-2, you're given so many things.
Yeah,
1099, eat what you kill. And generating revenue and developing the relationships is all you. Period. Make it happen. So
yeah.
as a 1099 rep in wound care specifically, what type of person should consider this kind of role? What type of person should stay far, far away from this, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I think if you wanna like be a stay, I to be honest, I think everybody can be a 1099. Okay, sometimes you just need to, let it, you I know you're afraid, just let it go, things. And I think everybody have the sales inside you. You just need to, bring and embrace everything. So I would say, like, if you are still concerned about it, how are you making money in the beginning? And I
Sure.
don't know, like, I need to learn how to, how I can like about my goals, or how to, I don't know, like how I can have like my my routine and put together and blah blah blah. So if you're still like concerned about and you have no like you are not there and you think like it'll be hard for you to have a discipline, or so just trying to be like a W-2 because you'll be like more stable, you have a base salary, but it's still like you need to get your quota, right? Your
Yeah.
commissions, like you're working there. But if you have this mind like bigger, like I want to be my own boss and I have this discipline. I want to prove for myself and pass like my goals. And I just, I want to give you these goals for myself, but I want to pass like these goals, ultra pass my goals. So this is like I think the 1099 is for you, like when you like it to have this freedom. I think it's more like when you're a 1099, you have more freedom than when you are W-2. And to be a 1099, actually, it's nice because you don't need to work, as I said, with only one product. So I'm talking with different doctors,
Sure.
and one like this type of the
Right.
product, won't care. The other one like this other type of product.
Right.
So
Right.
it's so
Right.
nice to have a full portfolio.
Yeah.
And when you
Yeah.
go and visit their offices, say, okay, so you understand their needs, like their goals and where they want to be. Like, so you have the solution there. You have
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a solution. Like I say,
Yeah.
I understood where you are. So yes, I have the product for you.
That's awesome.
So this is like a good thing to be on 1099 as well. So you
Yeah. Yeah. You
can
get a suite of
work
products to sell
by
from. That's wonderful.
yeah.
Portfolio. So then, what's the biggest challenge? What is the absolute hardest thing about being a 1099 rep in wound care?
The big challenge is to, know where you want to be and make it happen. Like this is challenge every day. My life is a challenge every single day, that I know that's everything like on me, on myself. Like, yeah, only depends on me. I will have like a base salary like coming every single month to me. And I was like, okay, what are my goals? What is my why? Like keep it constantly thinking about my why, my goals, and okay, and you need to be really organized. So I'm organized because it's really easy for you if you don't have this type of organization when you're 1099, like just,
Get
you know,
lost.
well,
Yeah.
get lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
So every single night, the night before, I'm like, okay, so how looks my next day?
Sure.
Oh, this is what I need to do. This is what I
Sure.
need to do. This is what I need
Sure.
to do. So I need to write out everything that I have to do and just thinking, okay, from this time, the morning, I'm taking care of this. During, in the afternoon, I'm taking care of this because it's really easy to get lost. So I think it is a big challenge, for myself being a 1099, and I constant all the time I need to be proving for myself. I can do this. I can do this, and be there, and and put your face there. Like don't be scared, don't be afraid, and just go, let it go, and make it things happen. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I hope you're enjoying today's episode. And I want to let you know our programs cover the entire career of a medical sales professional. From getting into the medical sales industry, to training on how to be a top performer in the medical sales industry, to masterfully navigating your career to executive level leadership. These programs are personalized and customized for your specific career and background, and trained by over 50 experts, including surgeons. Our results speak for ourselves, and we're landing positions for our candidates in less than 120 days in top medical technology companies like Stryker, Medtronic, Merck, Abbott, you name it. Would you run an Ironman race without training and a strategy? You wouldn't. So why are you trying to do the same with a medical sales position? You need training, you need a strategy, and you need to visit evolveyoursuccess.com, fill out the application, schedule some time with one of our account executives, and let's get you into the position that you've always dreamed of. No, this is good. You sounds like you have a lot to do. You sound like a very busy woman. Where do you find the time to create content? And a two-part question. And maybe where do you find the time is the wrong question. How do you set up time to make content? And please share with us, what has that content done for everything you're already doing?
Yeah, actually, after I put my kids on bed is the time that I can.
A realistic time to make any kind of content. Receive. Totally understand that one. Yes.
So it's the time that I go read a book and, I have for myself and create contents. And the reason that I create contents is, as I said, my mind don't stop. Like being a 1099, you need to be thinking all the time how you can be different, how you can reach the doctor that you really want and, make your, like, he's a client. And so
Mm-hmm.
so my mind is like, you know, like, don't stop. And I need to
Right.
be like,
Right.
I'm thinking all the time. So the reason that I do
Right.
content because I want to help people to think like the same way, like give ideas. And
Sure.
like I think the sun rises for everybody, like it's not only because I do something that I want to like just hold and like, oh, I want to tell everybody and nobody like what I'm doing. Like, yeah, everybody has your own shine. And, and we are working together here. Like, let's help each other. And yeah, so that is a time like that is the reason like everything inspired me to make it contents because yeah, I don't want to hold anything for myself. I
Yeah.
just want to spread the word, and if it's helping me, I'm sure it can help other people too. So yeah.
Wow. Dayana, this was awesome. We're going to wrap things up. We have one more thing to do called the lightning round before we end today. But before we even do that, where can the audience find you?
On my LinkedIn, it's Dayana Gill. Yeah. So yeah, on my LinkedIn.
Okay. Okay. So you live on LinkedIn, not Instagram, Facebook. LinkedIn's where you're at.
Yeah, I actually am on Instagram as well. So
Okay.
yeah, I still have my other page. Okay, still open there, but it's Dayana Gill. So yeah, Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn, it's all
Okay.
Dayana Gill.
So if somebody types in Dayana Gill, they can find all your stuff.
Keep on it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dayana. We're going to do the lightning round now. And I'm going to ask you 4 questions, and you have less than 10 seconds to answer them. Are you ready?
Oh my gosh, yes. I am ready.
All right. First question. What is the best book you have read in the last 6 months?
I just finished this book this last weekend. I was reading this book called Atomic Habits.
Oh, that's a classic. Look at that.
Yes.
When you read it, did it reinforce what you do, or did you learn some new things?
I learn a lot, to be honest.
Wow. That's cool.
Like
That's cool.
how important is to have your habits and where you want to
Yeah.
be, and like
Yeah.
help me a lot.
Awesome
Like,
book. That's fantastic.
yes.
Okay. Best TV show or movie you've seen in the last 6 months?
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV, but I had this movie. I watched this movie that was really nice. I think it's called The Boys in the Boat. I think it's The Boys in the Boat.
The Boys in the Bold?
Yes. So actually, it's a true movie. It's a true story, and they went to the Olympics, and yeah. So just like they
Hey,
like
inspiration.
going together, inspiration. I love inspiration movies, and they working together as a team, be persistent to get their goal.
I love
Where
it.
they want to
Love
be.
it.
It's
Okay.
amazing. Yeah.
Okay. Best meal you've had. We want the restaurant, we want the item, and we want the location in the last 6 months.
Oh, yes, that was actually, I think it was 1 month ago. I was in this restaurant here in Denver, in the Highlands, the neighborhoods of the Highlands. It's called Alma Fonda Fina.
Okay.
It's a new restaurant. It's not really new, but they are in a Michelin, the 5 stars.
Yes.
And
Okay.
it's so hard now to make a reservation. So it's like the wait list right now is like 3 months to get a reservation.
Wow. What type of food?
It's a contemporary Mexican food. It's
Okay.
amazing.
Wow.
It's such a great experience, especially if you sit by there in a chef and seeing all the chefs making the food in front of you. It's so nice.
Wow. Okay, so give us the item you had. What's the item to get there?
So yeah, so it's like in the Highlands, and like the food, like what do you say? They had this special, what's the name? The avocado margarita. I never tried avocado margarita before.
Oh, okay. All right.
Avocado margarita. So, and I was like, avocado margarita? Really? He's like, oh, it's our special. I was like, how you try? So it's amazing. It's so good. Avocado margarita, and they have it for appetizers. It's like a special of sweet potato appetizer. And I don't know what they do. What is the type of sauce they do? But it's amazing. So
I'm sold. I'm going. So say the name one more time.
Alma Fonda Fina, I think.
Okay, everyone, that will be in the show notes. We will have that in the show notes, the location, that restaurant, and the item she offered. And then last but not least, what is the best experience? Okay. What is the best experience you've had in the last 6 months?
So I had a solo trip for myself. So my birthday was in July, the end
Okay.
of July.
Happy
I
belated.
Thank you. So I decided to go to London by myself.
Okay.
I have a solo trip. And I was like, I'm giving like this gifts to myself. I'm going to London. I want to go to London. I want to go to London. So it's like I decided to go to London. It was such a nice experience. To be honest, I was really like concerned. I was like, how will you be like in another country, like just by myself, like no friends and blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, but it was such a cool experience. And
That's cool.
I actually want to stay in a hostel, but because I want to meet other people and, you know, like meeting other people, like meet new cultures over there. And it was really, really nice. And, to go to different places over there and just see how beautiful it is. And, and have the time for myself, just like, to think about life and
Sure.
to energize myself, my soul was really
Yeah.
nice. So it was a
Yeah.
good experience for myself, like, to go to
That sounds
London.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Deanna, thank you so much for the time today. Thank you for being on the show. And we can't wait to hear more things from your awesome position and everything you're doing out there and the good work that you're providing everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Sam. I really appreciate it.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And remember, I have a customized and personalized program that gets you into the medical technology industry as a sales professional or any type of role for that matter. Become a top performer in your position and masterfully navigate your career to executive level leadership. Check out these programs and learn more at evolvesuccess.com by visiting our site, filling out an application, schedule some time with one of our account executives, and allowing us to get you where you need to be. Stay tuned for more awesome content with amazing interviews on the Medical Sales Podcast.